What is up, guys? This is Baseball Bro 33 or BB33, and this is part 2 of iPhone stealing. If you haven't seen part 1, I will put the annotation on the screen now and a link down in the description. This gameplay is starting right where it left off, so don't worry, you guys didn't miss any beastliness. But last video I was talking about how my friend Rob, his phone got stolen, and now he wants to beat the kid up. And that's pretty much the end of the story. I don't know why I said there was a little more to add to that. I just think it was stupid because he found it using Find My iPhone, and obviously you guys should know it is easy to find stolen iPhones. Do not do it. I strongly advise against it, and I'm gonna get into my second story right now, considering this video is a little short. Not really. Anyway, so recently my grandma called me, to catch up, and she told me she was riding the bus home from my aunt's house, kind of far away from her home. That's why she was riding the bus home, if you guys were wondering. And she came across an iPhone, and she decided to take it. Yes, because on the phone she told me, she said, well, I found some iPhone on the bus, and I think, I don't know whether I should keep it or give it back. Now, right now going through my mind is, I just heard this funny story from my friend Rob, and Rob's story had happened earlier that day. It was literally the same day, and for her to call me and ask me that, whether she could keep it or not, I said, no, no way, that's not happening. I was like, you gotta return it, you gotta call the store, something like that. I just couldn't believe that she would ever think about keeping it, and she also said she didn't even know how to turn it on. First of all, why would you keep a phone you don't even know how to turn on? Second, I don't know what she'd do with an iPhone, considering she barely uses her flip phone that she has now that's got a black and white screen still. It is beyond me why she ever thinks she needs one of these. But, reasons being, I strongly advise against keeping it. So I told her that. She didn't ignore me necessarily, but she was like, maybe I'll just ask your uncle when he stops by. And, I love my uncle and everything. He's not the guy to ask about this. Because knowing him, he'd probably advise her to keep it. And from my previous story, you guys know, I do not believe that is a smart idea under any circumstances. Always return iPhones. And personally, if you have an iPhone of your own, wouldn't you be pissed if someone stole it and didn't give it back, and you found who had it? I mean, yeah, maybe if she's an old woman, you give her some leniency, but it's just wrong. It really is. Like, I hate thieves. I had someone steal $20 out of my wallet because I left it on my dresser, and now whenever that person comes over, I have to hide my wallet because I can't have it out because I can't trust them. It's not even a matter of, like, I hate thieves. It's also a matter of, like, losing trust in people. I lost trust in that person, and now I don't feel I can trust them still. I don't feel as close with them. I don't feel comfortable around them really with certain things now. And it's kind of permanently damaged our relationship. Not definitely, not like horrible where I don't ever want to speak to them again, but maybe someone wants to come over and I decided to invite the other person over instead rather than leave because I just don't think they should be over as much as I'd like them to because I can't leave my personal possessions around without worrying about them. And, you know, there's also a matter of privacy, and I don't care what you guys do on your iPhones, but some people do some stuff that shouldn't really be seen by others. They have passcodes and stuff. Doesn't matter. That's why you don't like people going through phone. Maybe you're talking to people about certain things, maybe getting certain pictures, people do that. I'm just throwing that out there. It's a matter of privacy and keeping your stuff to yourself. And you don't want people gaining your possessions because it's wrong and it's awkward after you find out because you don't know what to do. Maybe if they're like close with you, then you feel like you're distant from them and you just don't know how your relationship's gonna pan out with them anymore because it's confusing and it's uncomfortable and it shouldn't be, but it is. So, I don't know. Those are just my thoughts on stealing iPhones. And, you know, been saying it over and over. I strongly advise against it. And I know some of you guys will have iPhones. And think of it that way. If you found one, would you want someone stealing your own iPhone? If you don't have an iPhone, think of it that way too. If you had an iPhone, would you want someone to steal it? It's like thinking to yourself, would I do this? You know, is it smart to do this? What are the outcomes? What are the pros and cons? Weigh your options. Do not go through with something stupid like stealing an iPhone. It could ruin your life. You could go to jail for stealing. You don't know what the possibilities could be. Always think of the worst possible scenario when doing stuff like this because you will not get away with stuff. Let me tell you, people find out about pretty much everything. Don't try to hide it. I may come out with some other stories later, tell you some stuff. I'll make some commentaries, keep you on your toes. But you guys need to know parents and usually other people find out things, such as the Find My iPhone thing with my friend Rob. And someone's maybe if they find my iPhone on the phone my grandma found, they're gonna find that too. So I just wanted to advise you guys, you know, don't do stupid things. Stay smart. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Uh, Leave in the comments down below what you think, what these people should have done in these scenarios. Uh, Thanks, guys. 4314. I'm out. Peace.